Hello everybody, welcome to CC Sim Racing. I am your host Craig Cook this evening. How is everyone? Hopefully everyone's okay. Yeah, so we are here for round 2 of the Road Atlanta for the Championship and the Premiership. Obviously Championship will be first and then the Premiership will be second. So cars are out on track at the moment. We will start qualifying in a short time. But while we do that, let's just take a look at those championship tables. I'm just going to add the championship logo on the top there so we know which we're doing first, and then I'm just going to pop this up as well because we would love you to like and subscribe, and thank you very much to everyone that has joined. We have another driver popped in. I'm not too sure who that is. Somebody's loading up. Some guy called DC Racer again needs to jump out. Not too sure who that is. But yeah, hello everyone. I don't know if DC Racer is actually Viet Jag. No, it's not, is it? So yeah, we'll have to get rid of that guy. So TNR, if you know who that is, could you give them a shout and say, "Wait, get out, please"? Right, yeah, so if you could subscribe, that'd be fantastic. So let's have a look at the championship tables, shall we? Right, let's just bring that down there, because that's just totally just taken away everything that I've just done. There we go. So these are the championship tables, and we will go through that now with you. So at the moment, it's Matty holding the championship lead on 37 points. Got a full house, did really well considering he was not very well. Lewis there in second place, and then we have Lil Nicky with that super drive to clinch that third place. Then we have there in fourth place, I cannot see that, it's too far away from me. I think that's GT Sport, so that'll be Pop Motorsport. Then we have Beastman and Handypart. Unfortunately had a collision last time out, but managed to regain themselves and get 5th and 6th respectively, so well done to them. Hartman there in 7th place with Red Spectre in 8th. Obviously did not get the run he wanted, so we'll see if he can make some moves today. Glowing Gold also had a bit of a run as well. He's had some lovely races with Lil Nicky, and they're in 9th spot. Cams is back as well in 10th, and again another one that we could watch out for. Good driver on his day, so just keep an eye out for them. And also Lofty as well, he's been doing low 24s, so let's see what he can do today. Ray Carter there also, Lacko and Labam at the back of the grid. So the only one we have that isn't on that screen there is V8 Jag, which unfortunately we will put on the grid. And as you can see, some of the people going, "Oi, where is he?" So yeah, he is definitely going to be on the grid for the next race. So that is how it stands at the moment, and so we'll get this qualifying underway. And I'm not too sure what this D8 DC Racer guy is. So does anyone know who he is? Because I have no idea who he is. He's just turned up to say hello again, so not too sure who that guy is. Oh, Jesse has also joined the room, so I'll try and get Jesse in. Jesse, hello mate, how you doing?
Hi, sorry, I had a little work, but I'm here.
Oh, that's okay, no worries. If you got work, you got to work, you know. But yeah, welcome back, mate. Great to see you, and enjoyed the cup run. You're back in it.
Yes, I stumbled my way back in. I had an unfortunate incident on the first corner, and that was a little irritating, but it sounds like I'm back in, so I'm a little excited about that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to have to, unfortunately, kick out someone called DC Racer. I'm hopefully that we've not seen him before, so I don't know where he's come from. So, unfortunately for him, he won't be racing today. But he did have the right car, which is great. And because Wiki just says kicking. Love that. So aggressive. So yeah, apologies, kick. It sounded good anyway. They're all saying kick. So they definitely know that he's not a TNR guy. So we just went through the championship table. Matty obviously dominating last time out here, and we are here at Road Atlanta. We're going to get this one underway now because everyone is on track. So we will start qualifying. So one lap showdown. Wedges. Mag says sorry, I haven't had the opportunity to get the spelling right and the language barrier right, but I will once I'm in the zone. But qualifying has started, and the guys will go out one lap showdown. Hopefully we'll get everyone out this time with no problems. So Lacko again, watch out for him. Great little driver on his day. See what they can do. Also we have V8 Jag is in the pits due to glitching, so he's in the pits. Unfortunately he won't be on track, but that's one man that is on track, and that is Matty. We'll keep the tiles on the top, so everyone coming out now, they will have one lap and they have to make sure they get it right. Evening Mr. Richard Pugh, hello. So Matty coming round, and he got Ray Carter there. A lot of curb there from Matty. That's not what he wanted as he come out of the first corner, but it looks like he can take quite a bit of that. I did not know you could take that much.
Now you know.
Now I know. Yeah, I saw Tom Cannon do an alien time. I won't tell you until everyone's finished, because it was absolutely scary to watch. It really was. Knowing I was 2 seconds off the time just says a lot, really. So anyone out there today, hopefully there is someone that can beat him, because it will be a monumentous day. I will send out medals. So Lofty's just coming out, Labam's coming out, V8 Jag is parked in the pits, as we said previously, glitching. I'm going to try and clamp down on the glitching. Unfortunately, we do want everyone to race. We do want everyone to race, but unfortunately the glitching is a massive problem. Hello James, how you doing, mate? And yeah, that's unfortunate that we have to leave some of these guys behind. So Matty is going to come through and start his qualifying. So off he goes to start his flying lap. Ray Carter is going to be behind him. Then we should have Lacko and Ben. So there's Ben coming through. I'll have to keep an eye on the guys as they flow through. There's Hartman just in front of him. And then we have Handy Pint also looking for a good run today. So is Beastman, who's really unlucky because he had a bit of contact, which is a real shame. And Jason saying, evening Craig and Jesse, looking forward to an epic night of racing. Yep, definitely. So there's Red Spectre. Hopefully he has a good run today. Super Cams also. And Jesse?
Okay, we had Glowing Gold go off on the grass there on his warm-up lap. I'm hoping he can burn that stuff off the tires before he hits the line. That would be a bummer for him.
Oh man, good shout. And there he is. He's coming through now. So he hasn't quite started his lap. So into the chicane. Yeah, he should be able to burn that off quite nicely here. So a little bit, not too bad. I mean, I was worried about VJ because he was bopping around like a good one, like he was actually part of the Matrix. So unfortunately, he has to start from the back of the grid. But watch out because he's a very quick driver. So we'll see what he can do. So Matty coming round the S's. And he's going to accelerate now onto the final corner. And let's see what the first lap's going to be. Ray Carter's just behind him and Lacko, Hartman, Ben also. So Matt coming round now as he crosses the line and gets a 23.9. That's a very good lap. Ray Carter comes through. What does he get? Goes through. He does a 24.2. Lacko's coming through now. Here he goes. Great stuff from him. Stays in third. Here comes Hartman, comes across the line, another 25. So Ben Smith is the next one. He goes into third. Great one from him, 24.4. So Handy Pint
really
is
fast right now.
Yeah, that's incredibly fast from Matty. So Handy Pint coming round as well. What can he do? Oh, it's a heavy little notch of glitch there. Oh, Handy Pint's only what's that, 200ths of a second down. So that's amazing stuff from him. Here comes Red Spectre. What does he do? Oh, goes into pole. Wow, yep. 0.003 and takes pole position. So Lewis is now coming through the S's. We do have Super Cams coming through. Here he does, crosses the line, goes into sixth. Well done to him. So Lewis is coming around now on the exit of the final corner. This looks like a 24, maybe a 23. Oh, it's a 24. He goes into fifth. That's a good run there from him. So everyone's parked up. We're just waiting for Labam. Labam comes through. Goes into seventh. Good time from him. A 24.7. Matty with the horrible wind direction. Love that. Glowing Gold now comes through. What can he do? Goes into the 25s and goes into 13th place. Now, Lil Nicky, we know he's been very quick. What can he do? He's going to come through with a 24 and it's right there. 6th place. Great start for him. So it's going to be Matty, Red Spectre on pole. Matty in second. Lofty with a superb time there. With a 24.1, as I said, very low 24s for him, and he's there in third place. He'll be pleased with that. Handy Pint there in fourth, Ray Carter in fifth, Lil Nicky and the bunch are just parked up, waiting for their. Well, if it's anything like the UK, if you're waiting for a McDonald's burger, that's exactly what it's like.
Wait, you have those?
Yeah, but our drive-throughs are not drive-throughs. You actually drive through and park up. You don't drive through and take your food. You actually go Big Mac meal, and then they go okay,
oh my gosh,
and then you have to wait. And then you go to the thing you pay. But what makes me laugh is when you get a McFlurry. Am I allowed to say these things? Probably not. But it's when you get a McFlurry and they give you the McFlurry, and then they tell you to wait in the car park. Well, no, that's not going to work because that's going to melt while I'm waiting for my burger.
That's right. That's right.
So I always give it back. They don't like it, but I always give it back. So there we go.
The outrage. It's terrible.
It is outrageous. So that's why I don't do drive-through. Well, I do still do drive-through, obviously, but I go for a cheeseburger. You can't go wrong with a cheeseburger. So, there we go. It's Red Spectre, Matty, and Lofty, the top three. That's a great run. Little Nicky's still up there. We're in 6th place there, Jess. So that's very impressive from him. And obviously, with that great run he had in the last race, Lotus Biscoff McFlurry. Here we go. We started it off now, haven't we?
Yep. The other thing to note, too, is when we do the time checks, top 8 are only about 0.4 of a second apart. So that's some nice tight racing. We're going to like seeing that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, let's have a look. So we got all the way back to, say, I think it's about Lacko. So a second from the top 12. That's impressive. That is really impressive. So we've just got to see how turn 1 really goes. That's really the worry that we have, isn't it? It's just turn 1. As soon as we get through turn 1, everything should be hunky-dory. But just wait for it to go down now. Hope everyone has had an amazing race. Yeah, fingers crossed Lil Nicky does have a good race. And apologies, Jazz, for the racing last on Monday. You were correct. And people have been DSQ'd for it.
Yes. The other thing to note too is the 11th, 12th, and 13th. Usually, when people have, a second and a half behind the leaders in these leagues, that usually means they fudged up one of the corners and didn't complete their lap like they really wanted to. So those guys will be interesting to watch because a lot of times we'll see one or two of those guys. They'll suddenly be mid-pack, 2-3 laps in. So that'll be something to watch.
Exactly. Very good shout there, mate. We should be coming to the end of the qualifying now. That should be about right. About 10 seconds to go, I'm hoping. So a couple of guys coming back out again. Don't have to apologise. Some of these things happen and some... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're very true. Very true. Thanks, Jazz. Appreciate that. Hyper says, good race to all. Yeah, it should be a good race. Looking forward to this one. This is a long delay. Not too sure. I'm hoping that's going to sort of finish anytime soon. It should be about now, really.
It adds to the drama.
It does add to the drama as we see Supercam's just getting his tyres checked. And they didn't want us to show that, so they deleted it. So race results from qualifying, should I say. Red Spectre on pole. That is very close. Looking forward to this race. Matty there in second. Lofty third. Handy Pint fourth. Ray Carter in fifth. Lil Nicky sixth. Lewis in seventh. Ben there in eighth. Then we've got Labam in 9th, Supercam's 10th, V8 Jag in 11th, so the TNRs are going to be coming in fast. There's Lacko in 12th, Hartman in 13th, and Glowing at the back of the grid, but that will swap over once everyone's come through, so don't worry about that too much, I'm hoping. Right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for round 2, and this is going to be an epic race, so you want to stay tuned for this because it's going to be an absolute corker. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, round 2 here at Road Atlanta, sorry about that, for round 2 of the Aston Martin Super League, the Championship, and we have 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Here we go. Who's going to take it into turn 1? It's a bit of a gap from first to second, isn't it? But that's a great launch there from Matty. He dives into second place, which is a great start from him. Looks like Lil Nicky's gone up 1 and he's into 5th place. So here we go into turn 1 for the first time. So there's Red Spectre in the lead, Matty in second, there's Lofty in third. Everyone's getting through nicely. Wide out there goes Nicky, and that's going to be Ray Carter back into 5th place. Good move from him. Everyone's through, which is a great start. And you can just see at the back there that V8 Jag did go to the back of the grid, so that's fantastic stuff from him. So it's Red Spectre in the lead, Matty in second, and Lofty in third, and everyone's through at the moment here, Jess. This is a great start.
Yes, nice clean start. And we have him snaking through. Oh, Nicky!
Oh, that's big damage for Nicky as well. Let's take a look at that. That's a real...
I think that was just grass.
I think you're right. So he's come through. Let's have a look here. So he's on the brakes. There's no contact there. There's no contact there. He's just opened up the tap. Oh, he looked like he had a nose on the rear of the bumper of Cam's there. So, and that's rear aero. He might carry on though. He might just carry on. That shouldn't have too much. Oh, well, he might do because he's just wheel spinning the rear end. So, and already Jazz like RAP. See, commentator's curse already. Sorry about that.
We had Ray Carter get a 1 second penalty. That dropped him about 5 spots.
Ouch, that's painful. So, Red Spectre, Matty, Lofty in third. Oh, Lofty's over the grass trying to get that back together, which he has done. Handy punts on the chase.
Cam's off.
Oh, there's another one. So, who was that?
Cam's.
The Cam's is off. There's about... Oh, Lewis is in the wall. And Lewis is in the wall as well. So, I'm not too sure what happened there. There's Lewis.
We spoke too soon about the clean start, I guess.
Yeah, same, yeah. Oh, what happened here? So, oh, hold on a minute. There's a glitch there. Somebody's invisible on the track. Oh, there's somebody cutting out. Oh, and look, he's got a disconnect. Lewis has got a disconnect or something. He's just crashed out. No pedal movement at all. So is he back on the track? No, he's gone. I think he's gone, hasn't he?
All right, well, that's good. At least it wasn't somebody's fault.
Yeah, so he's crashed out. So Red Spectre in the lead. Matty still holding second. Lofty still holding first, but he's got half-second penalty and Handy Punch right on his case. And they're in 4th place. Ben there in 5th. Labam there in 6th. Labam's having a good run as well, so keep an eye on him. Hartman in 7th. Glowing's up to 8th place from the back of the grid, so well done to him.
There you go.
Awesome stuff. Watch out for V8 Jag as well on the chase. So this is a good start. So Red Spectre holding the lead. Let's go on board and have a look from behind his car. And there is Matty with Lofty just behind him as well. So good stuff from Lofty holding the pace. But he's got Handy Point for company, and Handy Point's gone around the outside. Has he got that done? Yes, he has, into third place. Good move there from Handy Point. Let's have a look at that. There we go. So the penalty, it was the penalty scrub, wasn't it, from Lofty? So Lofty goes defensive.
Oh. And
that is Handy Point through. So Handy Point now into third place. Good move and great respect there from Lofty. See if he can close that up. And look at Matty all over the back of Red Spectre.
Yeah, Red was using all the track and sliding the back out and out. Those guys, they're two very competitive drivers. I think we know that. They're also two excellent drivers. So this is going to be really fun to watch. And hopefully it's nice and clean. I don't say that because either of them are dirty, but just because in the heat of the moment when the battle happens, sometimes stuff happens.
Exactly. And sorry, what did you say? Was that all the track and a little bit more, did you say, Jesse? Matty looking to the inside.
Sideways too.
So Matty trying to have a look down the inside, tucks in again on Red Spectre. Real pressure here, goes a little bit wide as Red Spectre. This is the opportunity. Oh, contact! Oh, he's managed to give it back, and Matty does the right thing. A little bit of contact, he gives it back. Well done to Matty. Great stuff. Love to see that.
Oh, but here comes Handy Pint and Lofty now right behind them as a result of that.
Look at that, fantastic stuff. Let's go back. So there we go, 4 for the and then look at that, Matty does the right thing, but now he's under pressure from Handy Point. Defensive work from Matty and also from Red Spectre. Oh, the brakes are on from Red Spectre, the brakes are on from Matty, and that is Handy Point through. They were absolutely going for that, weren't they? So Matty now drops into third, just doing the respectful thing. That's put him into under pressure, but again, love the respect there shown. So let's see what he can do.
Yep, and the other person that's benefited too is Ben Smith. I mean, he started to peel away. He had a great last lap there. That was a fast one, and he's starting to reel in those guys as well. So this is going to be fun.
Yeah, exactly. Glowing gold there. Just seen Hartman for Dauntless there in 7th, chasing down the band. Hasn't quite found the way through yet, but he is right on his case. As we look at the leaders. Oh, there's something going on at the back. Oh, Lacko's got damage, so Lacko's come in, and I'll tell you what, Little Nicky's got 15 minutes. He could catch these guys in front of him. He's doing some superb laps as well. So Red Spectre in the lead. Handy Point second. He's now pulled away now that Matty's under the cosh with another group of cars joining as well. So Ben's also brought Laban, Hartman and Glowing Gold for the ride.
Wow, Glowing Gold is only, 5 seconds out of the lead right now. That's crazy. A nice tight running up front.
Fantastic stuff, isn't it? Oh, it goes wide as soon as we say the commentator's curse kicks in, and Glowing manages to hold it. Great stuff from him.
Good save.
Yeah, definitely the Red Arrows would be proud of him there.
So, sometimes the best racing is avoiding the problems.
Exactly, yeah, I know. No Lewis disconnect, not too sure what that was. Hopefully we'll hear from him. But Hartman down the inside, Labam for position. As he got that done, Labam shows respect. Great stuff from him. Oh, a little bit wide from Hartman. That's going to give Labam the inside line. And Labam's gone back through, and that's great racing from the two of them. Great respect. Beautiful driving. Really is. Superb stuff.
Yeah, Ben continues to reel it in. Ben had another personal best there. He's running a low 124, which is pretty good pace when you're running the actual race.
A bit of contact between Labam and also Hartman, but he does manage to get through. And a little bit of contact. It wasn't aggressive. It wasn't aggressive. There was contact, but they're both still in it. And it looks like Hartman has slowed down to sort of give Labam an opportunity to close back up, which is great stuff from him. But Red Spectre in the lead. Matty's now gone back into second place, and we missed that. See what happened. So yeah, we have missed it. I do apologise, everyone. So I'm guessing that was down the chicane. And Matty into second place here, Jesse. Oh, Red Spectre with a little bit of a sideways action there. He's second in front, but he made a mistake, and that's going to cost him. And Matty now on the chase.
Yeah, and these guys are pushing right to the edge of the track on a lot of these. And we saw it in the qualifying, obviously, but I don't see that the guys are really letting up during the race either. So it's going to be exciting all the way down to the end, just because. Man, they're using some of that grass, and you know what happens when the tires get on that grass? It makes it pretty difficult and a little unpredictable.
Exactly. Great shout, mate. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the thumbs and pass it over to social media. Let's get these views up. So Red Spectre, this is the best of the best here in our league, and we've got the Premiership coming up as well. It's going to be very tasty indeed. But look at this, Matty. All over the back of Red Spectre again, and goes for the outside line this time. Great show of respect between two drivers. Again, Red Spectre slightly out wide, and this is going to give Matty the opportunity. Here we go. Hard on the brakes into the S's. He tries to turn in. Contact. Oh, they both go off. They both go off, and I think Red Spectre might just slow down here. I think he is. I think he's going to try and slowed down for Matty. Again, that was a very brave move from there. We've seen that so many times, haven't we, Jess?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, there's not much room for error at those corners, and it's an unfortunate situation. But we knew that might happen. We talked about it earlier. I mean,
yeah, definitely. So that'll be, I'm sure there'll be some sort of chat after that. But Matty's dropped right back now, unfortunately. So it's Handy Pint in the lead, Lofty now in second, Red Spectre third, Ben there in fourth, Labam in fifth, Hartman sixth, Ray's now up to seventh. There's Glowing
he just did a
in
pass
eighth.
on Glowing Gold. He had a nice pass on him.
Nice, good shout. And you see Red Spectre now trying to defend for all his life from Ben Smith, who's now down the inside. Has he got that done? Thinks better of it. He's right behind his rear bumper now. And Handy Pint's got a lot to deal with Lofty, Red Spectre and Ben all in the mix. But Matty's not that far away. He's still there in 10th. He's got plenty of time. He can still close this up. Let's see what he can do. He hasn't got damage either. 23.591 is the fastest lap. Let's see what he can do.
Man, it seems crazy that I feel like we've been running for 15 minutes, but we've probably only been running about half that time. It's a lot of drama going on.
Ash says, what was Matty doing? Yeah, it was a bit of it was a ballsy move. He had the run on him, didn't he? But it was just trying to get the turn in on that corner is very, very difficult. And you're also trying to turn in yourself. It's very, very tough to get two cars through there and cleanly.
Red Spectre dropped back a little bit. I'm not sure what happened there. I thought he was right on Lofty's tail there earlier in the lap, but...
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? So he has dropped back, and now Ben's also dropped back. So was there a bit of contact further up the line there? No, we have missed it. So contact further up, as you can see. But this battle for the lead is sensational. I think Lofty's going to get some jelly legs here, because he's never been in this, has he?
Yeah, Ray Carter's having a really good race, too. He's run a couple 124 flats on a couple of his laps, and he's reeling in. He's actually going faster than the leader right now, so that's good shout out to him. That's amazing.
Fantastic stuff. Ben and Red Spectre side by side into the chicane, and Ben goes running outside and makes that move stick, but does he? Gets the cut back now. Does Red Spectre, who's got the inside line. Oh, that's sensational driving from both of them. Absolutely beautiful driving.
Oh, Ray with the big pass. That was nice.
We'll go and have a look at that as well. I've got two good... What do I look at? Because that was really good from Ben. But we'll change it up. We'll go to Labam if we can find him. So we're looking at... is it Ray, did you say, or Labam?
Yeah. Ray got a great run out of the chicane. Man, good pass on Hartman.
So he was already in front of Hartman. Yeah, so he was in front of... Oh, so cutback was on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so the cutback on Hartman was on. Contact, a little bit of contact there between the two of them. And then Cams goes running outside of Hartman for that pass. That's a good move. Good move. Very brave move as well. So Hartman gone backwards. But Lofty is all over Handy Pint. He's looking for the outside line here. And 9 minutes to go. They really need to clear Ben, who's on the charge. He's got a half-second penalty, so he can just concentrate on the leader now, can Lofty. Let's go on board. This is fantastic stuff. We're on board with Handy Pint inside the car. And are we going to see a move here? Hartman getting the heartbreak, says Mags.
Yeah, Ray Carter is getting some pressure on Labam again. No, he is flying right now.
Well, very interesting from Lofty. He's not going for a position. He's not going for a move. As you can see, Red Spectre and Ben still at it. Hammer and Tom, great stuff. But I'll tell you what, Labam, Ray Carter and Hartman are right behind this group. So there's Handy Pint in the lead. Lofty in second. And again, it's just about making sure you get it done right and doing it in the right place as well. Look at the TDV guys are coming as well to join the party as Lofty there in second place, chasing down the leader, Handy Pint. And we've got Ben in third place with Red Spectre all over him now. But Labam and Carter and Hartman are all in the mix as well. This is fantastic. There's V8 Jag. He's starting to close up here, Jesse, as well.
I was saying Ben and Red need to be careful too, because they get, they can get a battle. We saw it earlier. I mean, you can have the fifth place car just slide right by in the process. So, I mean, you can lose 2 spots in a hurry if you aren't careful.
Big incident there with Glowing. I'm not too sure what happened. Oh my goodness me. And then we just see Matty slide off the track. He manages to get back on, but here with the frustrations, he loses the back end of the car, and that's put him to the back of the pack. And Lacko has just said that he is not feeling too great, so he's pulled into the pits, and that's greatly done by him.
Oh, well, penalty for Ray. His aggressive lines finally got him.
So Ray with a penalty takes the penalty. Hartman round the outside. He should get that done now. Yes, he does. So Hartman back into 6th place. But Lofty's dropped off the back of Handy Point here. So Handy Point now a second in front, 7 minutes to go. Concentration levels may be going here, Jess.
Oh, yeah, it happens, right? We get the jelly legs. Yeah. it is occasion, but I don't know. These guys seem to be operating at a high level even now. I don't think there's any issues. And, man, we still got like 7 minutes left. This is crazy.
Exactly. And I'll tell you what, what's impressive is that Lofty and Handy Point, you know, they're sort of, I'd say, and I don't mean to be rude, probably mid-pack drivers, mid to front pack.
Spin.
And Hartman spins out. But you got the likes of Ben and Red Spectre just behind them, you know, and they're chasing them down as much as they possibly can, but they can't get him. They can't get him. So Hartman comes through, clips the curb. Does he hit the exit? Yes, he does. Onto the grass, spins out. Carter does very well not to hit him there, and into the wall he goes. Unfortunate for Hartman, so he's at the back of the grid. Matty now up to 10th place, and here he goes, glowing after that big spin. Has got aero damage in 9th place. Then we've got Cams in 8th. V8 Jag in 7th. Ray Carter in there in 6th place. Managed to get away now with Red Spectre. So there's Labam. So Labam's now in 5th.
That 90-degree turn there to the right at the base of this straightaway that they're on now, man, those guys are coming off and they are putting 2 wheels on the grass all the time. I don't know if that's wise or not, to be honest with you. I don't when I'm on the track, but, you know, I mean, these guys go faster than me, so maybe they're wiser than me.
Yeah, they can obviously scrub the tyre, you know, debris off quickly as well, can't they? So that seems to be working for them. But Ben is there in 4th place. Look at this battle up front. We're going to have a look at that, but this battle for podium is on. Oh! So, Red Spectre went very wide there. Now, did he get a penalty? Looks like he's okay. He seems to be okay, so we'll keep an eye on that. Oh, he's very close to getting a penalty there as well. Can't quite go straight over the top of that curving on the right-hand side into turn 2. Very difficult section as well. And so is this. On the brakes early, into 3rd. Down in the car in, and you need to get the power down, but you also don't want to go too wide because you get a heavy penalty. And Red Spectre now opening up the taps as Labam goes through, and Ben's being literally molested here as he goes through, and he's managed to defend it, from Labam, but Ray Carter has gone through and taken that position in 4th. So let's have a look at that. That was great stuff. Just a better exit.
Ray Carter continues to impress, man. I mean, he had that penalty and he still stayed in it. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely incredible. That's a great move as well. He had the inside line, and now Ben having another look around the outside this time. Going to have to look at the leaders because they're literally neck and neck, side by side, for 4th place respectively. 4th and 5th, Ben and Ray down the inside. Ray tries to get that inside line. Ben also tries to hold that line, can't quite get it, and Ray goes through, but that's going to hinder Ben as he gets the exit off the corner, goes defensive, and there is Labam just in his doorway, trying to find a way through. Oh, that's very brave. A little bit of contact between the two of them, and he's managed to stay on the track, has he? Yes, he has, and he's given the place back. Well done to Labam there, giving that place back to Ben.
There's a lot of respect to these guys. I am not very good at you know, these tight racing that some of these guys have in the race positioning and stuff like that. These guys are top notch on that, especially Bray. He's been showing off this entire race. I mean, he's been in the right spot at all times.
Oh, look at this. That was incredible. Handy Point gets a penalty and Lofty followed him, but managed to turn the car out as quickly as he saw him go over it. So he's managed to not get a penalty there as Lofty. So half-second penalty for Handy Point, and this is going to be absolutely crucial with 3.5 minutes to go. Lofty could get his first win in the Aston Martin race. This is absolutely fantastic. Did I say that too early? Sorry. So Red Spectre in 3rd. There is Ray Carr. Can he get a podium? That would be fantastic for TNR. There's Ben. Another CCR car there.
Well, smart by Lofty too. Went to the inside just to make sure.
So through goes Lofty into the lead of this race. So it's Lofty from Handy Point from Red Spectre. Now, what can Handy Point do? Can he concentrate and try and find a way through Lofty, or has Lofty just got enough to stay away? So let's see the last lap time. So Lofty on paper, really, the last 2 laps is faster than Handy Point, but now Handy in the tow could benefit here. But he's down in those low 24s, exactly where he wants to be.
And Red Spectre is actually seeing Ray in his rearview mirror now. Ray is really speeding along. He's looking for a podium.
Ray is reeling him in. There we go. So there's Ray. There's Red Spectre. There's Ray Carter. There's Ben. There's Labam. V8 Jag's still in the mix. He's in 7th place from the back of the grid. He's had a very tough race, hasn't he? But Supercam's still there as also. Matty now in 9th and takes Glowing for position. Still has that fastest lap. He's gone actually quicker with a 23.532, but Glowing's sticking with him here. So there's Lofty still in the lead. He's got that half-second lead on Handy Pint.
Yeah,
got to keep an eye on. Yeah, got to keep an eye on Red Spectre here because he is closing.
Yeah, we got to work on Lofty needs to make sure he keeps outside of that half-second zone where you start getting the draft on some of these straightaways. That's going to be crucial if he wants to win.
Yeah, definitely on board with Handy Pint as we come into the flowing S's here. So hold on the brakes at the white marker into 3rd. Might get 2nd if you wanted to, just to get the car to turn in, but you stay in 3rd. Use all the curb a little bit more, tuck into the inside, let the car sweep out to the left and then dip it back into the right hand side and then let it flow back out onto the curving, and that's a lovely lap there. Nicely done there from Handy Pint, but I'll tell you what, Lofty's in the zone at the moment, just needs to concentrate. Nervous times.
The leaders are going to get 2 more laps too, those front 2 guys, so.
This is interesting, isn't it? 2.8 now the gap is Red Spectre from Handy Pint. Oh, and again, nearly gets a penalty. This Red Spectre is trying to get that curb right, but again, look at that, he's just gained half a second in that. Oh, and there's a spinner. There is a spinner. Who was that? We got a yellow flag out. Now,
oh, and Ray Carter almost lost too.
Got a yellow flag. I'm not too sure who that was. Or was that the driver in front? It must have been the driver in front because everyone seems to be there.
Spectre with a penalty. Ray with a penalty. Oh.
So, as we said before, that corner always happens, doesn't it? So, a second gap now for Lofty. Can he hold it? This is a fantastic run from him. And also Handy Pint in 2nd place after the spin out he had last time out. And they're just coming up to a back marker here. Who is that? That's going to be Little Nicky. Oh, it's unfortunate for Nicky. He was really looking forward to this race as well. So, here we go. Lofty. Through.
Ben Smith gets a pass.
So, Ben Smith goes through into 4th place with Ray with the penalty.
Now he's on top of Red.
He is indeed. So Lofty comes through. 10 seconds. Are they going to get another lap? Oh, the rest of them though. So here we go. 10, 9. So they go through. Red Spectre also going to come through. Is Ben. Yes, Ben's closing him up, isn't he? So is Ray. They're really closing up on Red Spectre. So a big mistake there somewhere. The BAM's also in the mix. So V8 Jag finishes.
6 got through.
Brilliant stuff. V8 Jags finishes 7th. They got Supercams in 8th. Matty's going to finish in 9th. Bit of frustration there as he does so. It's going to be Hartman in 10th, Glowing in 11th, and Lil Nicky in 12th place. So there's Lofty. Can he do it?
Oh,
the pressure's
Ben
on.
with a move.
Oh, Ben all over the back of Red Spectre. This is fantastic racing. And it's just to hold the line. Do they all? Yes, they do. No penalties.
Oh, here comes Ray now, too.
Lofty 0.8. Andy Pint's closed in. Into the right-hander. Red Spectre. Oh, Raycott around the outside of Ben. Didn't quite do it there. Into the braking zone. Got to go back to the leaders. It's Lofty. He's got 2 more corners to go.
Penalty for Handy Pint.
Penalty for Handy Pint. So that's going to blip it now. Oh, no, it's going to add it to the end. Oh, no, it doesn't. It does it now. So that's fantastic stuff from him. And that's going to give Lofty a little bit of a breather as they come through now. And Lofty on the brakes early. Gets the car turned in. Handy Pint 2nd. Red Spectre holding 3rd. There's Ben in 4th. And Ray's all over the back of him into the braking zone and overshoots. Manages to hold it. Fantastic racing. So Lofty's going to come through the final corner. He is going to be absolutely pumped. And he crosses the line and takes the win, does Lofty. Handy Pint in 2nd. Red Spectre in 3rd. It's going to be Ben in 4th. Ray Carter in 5th. LeBam in 6th. Good run from him. V8 Jag took 7th. Supercams 8th. Matty in 9th. And Hartman will take out the top 10. But it's Lofty who's going to take it home. Well done, mate. Super stuff. Absolutely incredible.
That was intense. Good clean racing.
It was indeed. Please don't go away. We do have the Premiership starting as soon as we finish. Okay, so let's please stay with us and don't forget, if you can, to like and subscribe. Notifications as well. Please turn them on. And don't forget to send it out to socials as quickly as you can. Premiership next, but I'll tell you what, that was a Premiership run from Lofty, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Premiership's got something to live up to. That was amazing racing all around. That was fun to watch. Those guys didn't give up, and man, a lot of bumper to bumper racing.
It was absolutely brilliant. Dan Loftus says I'm knackered. Yeah, I was wondering if he was going to get the jelly legs. Great racing, says Hyper. Well done, Lofty, says James. Well done, TNR Boys, says Shahida. Yeah, they did very, very well, didn't they? Look at that. So we've got 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, respectively. My goodness me. And no team orders either. We've told them, you can race your team colours, but there's no team orders. So they're out racing against each other, which is great stuff. Sir Mag said with the TNR school for Craig. Nice one, Lofty, says Jason. Yeah, it was a good race, wasn't it? Really, really good. GG's, Lofty, says Marta. Lovely messages coming through. Keep your messages coming through. Well done from Dustin Valentine as well. Well done, Dusty. Great to see him back and racing. I think he's racing next, actually. So you can see how he gets on. But super, super race. There is your victor. Goes up 2 places after a cracking race. And I tell you what, that could have been all different. Matty and that incident with Red Spectre didn't come a cropper. But let's take a look at those race results. It's Lofty who takes the win. It's Handy Pint 2nd, Red Spectre 3rd, Ben in 4th, Raycart 5th, the Bam in 6th, V8 Jag in 7th, and Supercams takes out the top 8 there. Matty in 9th with the fastest lap, so that's beneficial for him. Hartman in 10th, Glowing in 11th, Lil Nicky 12th, Lacko 13th, and Lewis did not finish. I think he had a disconnect, but haven't had word from him so far, which is a real shame. So all the guys need to now jump out the room, and we will save this and we will get ready for the next one. So if you can please just give us a couple of minutes, we will get running. But don't forget, this is what's going to be coming up on Monday. Don't forget, everybody, to also like and subscribe as previously done in the last event. If you could, that'd be fantastic. Just going to change a couple of bits as well. So we're just going to change that to that and change that to that. So welcome everyone to the Premiership, and here we have some fantastic drivers on track, and we just need to go through the glitches. Unfortunately, it looks like we've got a bit of glitching from the track. It doesn't look too bad. Just need to see what it looks like in the chicane. And I do apologise everyone, we just have to get through this quickly, and then we can just sort it all out. Sometimes they're okay, sometimes they're not, and if they're not, then we have to put them to the back of the grid. If Kings is watching, or someone can just jump in the Discord and just let him know that I'm the host. It's Spitfire 6E, hello. That'd be fantastic. It doesn't look too bad there, does it? He looks okay. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It wasn't as bad as V8 and Blown is a little bit the same. So Tonk's out on track. So check out Ben as well as he comes through. Looks quite clean. Butler we've already seen. Ready. Scotty, how does he look? Okay. Ashroy behind. Yes, smooth as a through butter. Yeah, I had to think about that one, didn't I? Danny C comes through now as well. Danny's been looking forward to this one. Lots of social media exposure for us, and really do appreciate it. He's looking forward to this run. Clive's out on track as well. There is Pac-Man. We know they've got 2 good PS5 loaders. Ings is saying he doesn't know who's... he knows who it is. It's me, unless he's deleted me already. Gosh. So Dusty's on track as well. Let's see what Dusty can do. He looks okay. Everyone looks alright actually at the moment. I'm pretty pleased. A little bit of jumping, not too much. It's a little bit of hovering from Chocky. I'm just hoping that's going to sort of settle down. And we're just going to visualise the fact that Tonk has got a penalty. Okay, everyone. Tonk has actually got a penalty. Let's just take that in. It does happen. It does happen to these aliens, doesn't it? So again, I'm sort of umming and ahhing about Chocky at the moment. He is bouncing a bit, isn't he? Yeah, that's enough for me. Oh, he's definitely starting from the back. Just going through that last corner. But unfortunately, because what we don't want is we don't want to massacre at the start of the race. So you know, it's just heavy glitching. And as you can see, just that little bump, that's all it costs, and that's everyone out. So apparently there's a chat, that line I took was because I got pushed over. They're just hitting the brakes. But either way, corner was still mine. That will be up for discussion, I'm pretty sure of that. There's a couple of discussions earlier on, Matty, about that one. So, but yeah, if to get that car to turn in as well is pretty darn impossible, and apparently it was tried already. But yeah, there you go. Speak to admin. So Kings has joined. Woohoo! There we go. So he's back. There we go. Winning is everything. Is it? I thought he was just having fun myself, but you know, if that's how he wants to win, that's absolutely fine. So we'll see if he can do it today. He was very unlucky last time, wasn't it? So. And loving this, all this chat on the side here is great. We've got lots of people saying corner was Matty. I'm already looking at the replay, says Matty. So anyway, that's for another day. So welcome everyone to the Premiership. This is going to be an absolute corker if the last race has got anything to go by. We are in for an absolute treat, aren't we? So let's have a look at the Premiership tables as I just put on the music again because it's nice and delightful. I'm just going to jump... Jesse and Quayla back on as well, and hopefully that's coming through. Can you hear that? Yes, you can.
Oh, it's good music.
Oh, you can hear it because I can't hear it at all. Anyway, Tonk is on at the top of the table, as we know, on 37 points. Then we have Kings, who was really unfortunate. Obviously had the switchback of positions with obviously Chocky. With that contact at the final corner, obviously Kings lost that position and was gained by Chocky, but unfortunately with the panel decided that it should have been switched around, which it was, and that's why King is in second place. So Chocky in third, Ashwa in fourth, Clive there in fifth place, Scotty in sixth, Gomez there in seventh. Unfortunately is not racing tonight, which is a real damn right shame because it would have been good to see him racing. Then we have Danny C there, who's looking for a good run tonight. So we'll keep an eye on him. Then we have Haber there in ninth. I don't think... Is Haber in the room? I don't think Mr. Loverman is. No, he's not. So Haber not here either. And Butler there in the 10th spot. And obviously, once everyone starts getting points, they'll be added to the league. So that's how it stands at the moment. But I tell you what, that Tonk is someone to be worried about because he's absolutely flying around, dear Jesse.
No, I'm telling you though, Ash is about to come across, and Ash just put a 1:23.5. That is pretty dang impressive. It's fast.
Exactly. There's a lovely few messages coming through as well. Oh, we do have Kraken. Kraken? Who's that?
I think we have a Kraken normally, but it's not in the Premiership, that's for sure.
No, and he's definitely not a B driver. Kraken.
Love you, Kraken. Thanks
well,
for dropping by.
As they say in Italy, ciabella.
It sounds much nicer than what I said.
I thought that was quite nice, wasn't it? No?
Yeah.
So it is going to be a few of the drivers obviously having to start from the back, which is unfortunate for Chocky. Obviously, look at those A-star drivers, one B, and the rest of them A's. There's an A and a C for me and Jesse. Oh, bless us. So let's get this one underway. Hopefully, Chocky has seen the message. If he hasn't, we'll find out now.
We do know too, though, sometimes about those ratings. I'm not excusing your and I ratings, but some of these guys, they don't drive in the lobbies, and so it's kind of hard to get your letter up. But some of them are super fast, and they'll sometimes have a B or a C, and you'll be like, "Why are they in the best race?" Well, because they're really good drivers.
Exactly. So that absolutely fantastic. Yeah, definitely. It's going to be a good laugh, good fun. Let's enjoy this one. I love that Dustin's actually just put Craig has released the Kraken out of the room. Yeah, that's probably not a good idea, was it? So we have 11 drivers. I'm surprised we've only got 11. What's going on there? I thought we had a full grid for this one.
That's all right. We'll take what we can get.
We will. So let's get this one underway and let's see what these drivers can do. So we have 11 rapid drivers with Craig Cook and Jesse Linquela on commentary. And don't forget, keep your messages coming in. And also, please, 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 don't forget to share on social. It is starting to grow very, very well now as people start to find out what we're all about. And as you can see, clean racing can be done. I'm missing out again. Damn, says Sir Mags. Oh, what happened now, Sir Mags? Power outage. Oh, so that's what happened. So that was who I was waiting for. God, I tell you what, you South Africans, I feel so sorry for you.
What is going on down there? We need to run some more wires or something. Stick another dam up or something.
We need to do something. I don't know what it is. We need to do something, though.
I was going to say, maybe I'm speaking from a total place of ignorance, but, you know, that's what I feel like.
Well, it's got to be something we need doing, but I don't know what it is, but it needs doing anyway. But Sir Max says, sorry, mate, don't be sorry. Yeah, I know you got it tough, telling me. Well, I tell you what, very impressed that 3 of you at least had really good internet for that race. It was awesome. Just shame about V8 Jag, but it seems to be hit and miss for down there, so borrow us some power. Definitely, we will try our best. We'll have a chat with our power companies and see if they can get a rig up somewhere. So, there is Tonk out on track, so he's sort of warming up. Pac-Man is out also. He is going on. Also, Chocky has waited in the pits, so thank you very much to Chocky, who has done. So Butler is the first one out. Clive there in second, and Danny C there in third, as Ashwood just passes Scotty for that bit of tarmac on the track. So here we go. Butler, first one through. Starts his fast lap. Now, and off he goes. Clive for CC Sim Racing also needs a good run here today. Let's see what he can do. Danny C also comes through. Looking forward to this one, Danny C. They're not using a lot of the curb. That's really aggressive for a match as he flies through. There's Scotty. Let's see what he can do. Oh, Scotty just had a heavy jump there, didn't he? Looks okay now. So Scotty there in 5th. There's Ben used a lot of curb there as he come through. Did LFC Ben? So that could scrub off some time. And some speed.
Yeah, these curbs can be a little dangerous, but it's not even that they bump you, it's that they kind of slide you a little bit. It's a little different than some of the other tracks.
Exactly. There's Kings. He comes through in the 7th spot. And then we've got Tonk coming through. Dusty not that far behind. He'll be looking for a good run as well. Very interesting to see. And we do know who's on pad and who's not on pad. So that's incredible. And just to say, apparently Tonk is on wheel. So that's very scary indeed. So still some reviews going on this. The last race is great. Keep the chat coming in, guys. So Butler coming through the chicane. Looking for a good run today. Let's see what he can do. So clips the curb. Just about to pull up. There is Clive. There is Danny C. Everyone seems very, very close, don't they? So there is Scotty flying down the back straight. So Butler comes through for the first time. Goes over the line with a 24.2. Clive comes through with a 23.7. Great start. Oof. Here it goes. Oh, wow. 23 from Danny C. Goes into pole. 23.7. Ashwoy goes into 3rd. Then Scotty comes through. What can he do? 23, 24. Goes into 24's dead. Right, here comes LFC Ben. He's next up on the list. What can he do? LFC Ben comes through. This is not a bad time, is it? Comes off the exit. That's going to be a 23, surely. That could be a 22, you know. Oh, goes pole by 3 tenths.
Wow.
My goodness me. You ain't seen nothing yet, mate. Here comes Kings, comes through, goes in a second. Here comes Tonkin on. He's on 21 as he comes around the final corner. This could be a 22. He's bowled it. He's bowled it. Goes into third. Goes into 8th, does Dusty, 24-2. My goodness me, these times are insane. 23-4 from Pac-Man.
Wow.
My goodness me. LFC Ben is jumping for joy. Look at that. He's absolutely excited. He got pole position. Oh my God, this is going on. Clip it. Somebody clip this, please, as soon as you can. LFC Ben was jumping for joy as he finishes in first. So there we go.
Gosh.
Pole position. Pole position for LFC Ben. Kings in second. Tonk in third. This is absolutely incredible. Danny C in fourth. Clive is there in 5th place. Then we've got Ash War in 6th. Ash is not going to be happy with that. He will not be happy. I know he's 4 tenths off the pace, but he's not going to be happy. Scotty there in 7th. Then we have Dusty in 8th. Butler in 9th. Look at these times, Jesse. Top 10 by a second. My goodness me, this is frightening.
I mean, that's a crazy. Last place is Pac-Man. He ran a 124.4, and I don't even remember the last time Pac-Man qualified last in a race. That's crazy. He's usually amongst the top guys. So I mean, but you know what? He can be amongst the top again here. There's not that far with only 10 drivers. It's not that far to the front.
I know, and just to say, you know, Chocky there in the 11th spot has also, I'm pretty sure I heard him say he'd done a 23.4, so he's definitely up there. So again, it's going to be very interesting to see how this pans out. Tonk's decided he's going to do some donuts while he's waiting, but Jesse, wow, what a start to this exciting race. This is going to be brilliant, isn't it? They decided just to do some handbrakes now.
You know, you got to let the kids play in the sandbox every once in a while, right?
That's right, yeah. Why not? We'll treat them.
They had a good performance. They deserve it.
Yes, oh, indeed. And Dan Loftus has just mentioned that you've got Pac-Man, who's actually got his hands are damaged as well, so and he's on a pad, so he'll be one to watch out for if he does very well in this race. So we'll keep an eye on that. He's very, very competent. We've seen him, you know, he's done very well in the Clio Cup, in the Mazda Championship that we had. He's definitely a GT4 specialist, and there's a lot of love for Clive out here today, Jesse. Lots of TNR, loving the Clive.
Yeah. And you know, one of the most consistent drivers in our races has always been Dusty. Dusty doesn't make a lot of mistakes either. So, you know, yeah, he's in the 8th, but it's one of those situations. We know he's not going to go flying off the track. We know he's not going to cut corners and get many penalties. So, you know, it might be advantageous for him. We'll see.
Yeah, indeed. That's a great shout. This would be interesting, but don't forget, please, don't forget to like and share the stream. We have 36 viewers. Let's get up to 50. Come on, guys. We can do it. So keep sharing. Don't forget to put your thumb up on the stream as well. We do appreciate it. Wedge says Sir Mags. They're all looking forward to seeing how Clive does. So he's there. He's right there, isn't he? So he's obviously got a bit annoyed from last week. 2 weeks ago when they did the race at Spa. So he really wants to make sure that he's got a name up there. And again, King's showing the way again, isn't he? He's there. But LFC Ben really putting the power down and getting that stonking lap of a 23.4. Just to let you know that Tonk did do a 23 dead. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's frightening. So it is there.
Fantastic.
It is there. Now, I don't know.
That means he was rocketing across some curbs and taking every corner.
It was mesmerising, but I'm not taking nothing away from Ben because he's done a superb job taking that pole position. So well done to CCR boys. So LFC Ben there on pole. King's second. Tonkin on in third. Danny C fourth. Clive in fifth. Ashboy sixth. Scotty seventh. Dusty in eighth. These times amazing. Butler in 9th and Pac-Man in 10th, and Chocky starts from the back of the grid. This is going to be a great one. You ain't going to want to miss this at all. So here we go, ready and waiting for round 2 of the Premiership Aston Martin GT4 Super League. We are back live with Craig Cook and Jesse Limquela on comms, and it's going to be LFC Ben that takes pole position with Kings in second, Tonkin on in third. We're going to wait for these lights to go out any minute now. Lights go out, away we go, and it's a good start from LFC Ben. Good start from Kings. He's had a great start. He tucks straight in, does exactly what Matty did in the first race, and down they go into turn one for the first time. Everyone trying to find some room, and there's any cars off the track? No, looks like Clive's had a super start. He's gone into fourth place, and he's now trying to go for third. That's an insane start from him. Danny C's gone back into fifth. Oh, there's contact at the back there between Dusty and who's that there? That's Dusty and Pac-Man Butler as well, and Scotty also. Sorry, Dauntless Scotty in seventh place. Thank you very much, mate. So all they go, everyone's through, and let's see where Chocky is now. Still Chocky at the back of the grid, and Pac-Man under real pressure, and we know he's under some real pain, so good luck to him tonight. So LFC Ben holding the lead. Kings in second, looking to get past straight away, but Tonk is really putting the pressure on already as they come through 10-7. So Scotty on Butler, we'll take a look at that in a moment. There's a good little bit of side-by-side action between Chocky, and Kings is feeling the pressure, but he's trying to close up on Ben, and they're just trying to get out the break of the toe. Look at this, LFC Ben defending. Looks like, oh, King's got a good move down the inside. He might get this done into the braking zone. He's got the inside line, takes that position, but he might get the cut back here, LFC Ben. Tonk's just sitting there pretty, goes for the curbing, gets on the grass, gets a bit of tyre dirt, gets a bit dusty. And Ash has a penalty, so Ash has dropped right back, hasn't he, down into sixth place. But the top three coming through, Kings, Ben, Tonk, and Clive Smith now chasing him down. Look at, was that Danny C and Ash White still together? Oh, second. Yeah, it's a second as well, and Ash just trying to find a way through. Needs to get up there quickly. And again, has a look down the inside of Danny C. Danny C holds the line. Great respect from the two drivers. He's looking very feisty now. Look at Clive as well on the back of Tonkin on. This is incredible stuff. Exactly, there we go, on board with Scotty. This is a great run. Don't forget, please do share, subscribe, and like the stream. Don't forget to share on socials. As we see Scotty now trying to find a way through on Ashboy, clipping the curb. Still the leaders, all four of them, all together. Kings, Ben, Tonk. Just behind him, Clive now in the mix. This is fantastic. Oh. So on board with Clive, looks like Ben's trying to defend. No, sorry, Ben's trying to go for a position. Oh, makes a mistake as they come into the S's. Manages to hold it, takes a lot of the grass, all the curb and a little bit more. And into the dip they go, final corner. Kings, Ben, Tonk, Clive. Again. Wow, this is a good race. Like Butler with the fastest lap of a 24. Oh, Ben's off! And he's hit the wall as well. My goodness me, that's big contact. Let's see what happened there. My goodness me. He gets a good run here on Kings on the brakes. Oh, he's overshot on the brakes. He tries to get the car turning because he can see Tonk coming through and just hits the grass, and that's enough for him to go around and bang, wallop into the barrier, which doesn't seem to move. Incredible barrier that, isn't it? Yeah, crash bang wallop. So Kings is there. There's Tonk in second. Oh, Kings is now under pressure. Clive now in third. Danny C in fourth. Scotty now in fifth. That's a lovely shot of the cars as they come through now. There is Danny. Danny goes, dips to the inside. Tries to get out of the toe. Tonkin on, going for the lead of this race side by side with Kings. And Kings is going to try and defend it. On the brakes, he doesn't want to let him go through. And they're still side by side. Oh, he tries to shut the door on him, and he does so. That was very, very lucky. Very lucky. And look at this, Clive's on the back of him now. Clive's looking around the outside of the final corner. That's very brave. Could get the cutback. Tonkin sees him, and that's given Kings the opportunity to get away. But look, Clive down the inside as they come into turn one. Has he got this done? Into the braking zone. Not quite. Oh my goodness me, what a race. Tonk has got it now. He's under real pressure, but he's going to be pushing hard. Kings holding the lead from Tonk, from Clive, from Danny C now in fourth place. Scotty in fifth. There's Butler and Ashboy just behind him. Chocky now into eighth. Dusty in ninth. Pac-Man at the back there in 10th. And LFC Ben has just pushing as hard as he can with that damage to the rear. Wow. That's incredible. Right, let's see what happens here, because he's now got the toe. He's now dropped off a little bit as Clive trying to get into that slipstream with Tonkin on, but Tonk has just got so much drive as he comes off the corner. Hasn't quite got to grips with him yet. He might go defensive again, Kings. He doesn't want to take that racing line side by side between Ben and Ash Roy. And here we go into the chicane again. And is Tonk going to get this done this time? Hard on the brakes. He tries to hold that inside line, does King. He gives him room. They're both side by side. They touch, and he's through. Oh, he's managed to get on the grass, and that's given Clive the opportunity. And there's nothing wrong with that, King. There was nothing wrong with that at all. That was a good move. That was a good pass. That was a very good pass. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, he had the nose and he turned in on him. And he can't, I'm sorry, but he had the nose. He had the car in front. That position was his. So, Tonk in the lead. Clive in second. King's there in third. Danny C in fourth. Scotty in fifth. Scotty's having a good run now. Now he's got away. Ash Roy now has got past Butler. Let's see what he can do. He's the fastest lap as well. 23.5. Chocky's all over the case of Butler now. He's looking to come through. Dusty's still holding it. Oh, it's a penalty for Chocky now. Was that because he had contact with Butler? One look down the inside. Yeah, amazing that they're battling away here and they're still doing 23s here, Jesse. It's absolutely sublime, isn't it? So, Tonk in the lead, Clive in second, King's there in third. Danny C is not that far behind now. Let's go on board with Danny C. He's having a good run here. There's Scotty in fifth. And they use a lot of that inside curve, as you were saying, Jesse. You don't want to go too far across that because you can get a penalty, but you can use a hell of a lot of it. Through the final corner they go, past the Michelin Bridge. Yeah, definitely. We have LFC Ben with a penalty, so I don't know what's happened there. He's made a mistake. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He was doing so well. He really was. But he... So Butler on Ash side by side. Oh, the two CC boys. This is fantastic racing. Contact between two of them. And he goes through and Butler takes it. No, Ash Roy takes it from Butler. He wasn't giving that up, was he? That was sensational. Brave. My goodness me. Let's take a look at that again. That was boisterous, wasn't it? I did like heavy breathe there as well. I was panicking. Oh, he gets contact there as well. So he just lost it. That's very brave. Very brave from both the drivers. Fantastic stuff. Ash Roy, 23.5. Tonk has not let go, has he? He's not disappeared, and Clive is putting him under real pressure. Oh, contact! Contact! He's gone into the grass, and there's contact there, and I think King's going to give that back, and that's given Scotty third place. So, yeah, what happened there with Kings? Did he get a penalty? He must have got a penalty. Well, it's funny actually. I don't know if that's paint on his lights or was his brake lights on as he was going down the straight. I'm not too sure what happened there. But that was very weird. Sir Mags has just said my electricity's come on. Can we reset? No. So back to the leaders. Still Tonk from Clive. Good battle this. This is really good. Yeah, I know, Dan. Tell me about it. But look at the battle for fourth. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Pac-Man's still on the back of these guys. Danny C, whatever you do, don't look behind you. I'll do that for you. What are you talking about, mate? So Danny C in fourth, King's there in fifth, Ash Roy sixth, Butler in seventh, Chocky's still there. Hasn't quite got past the boys in front. Here we go, King's around the outside, has another go. This is the Tonk move, he's done it already, so let's see what he can do into the braking zone. Oh, he leaves it very late and gets it done. That's a great move there for Kings. He was not giving that up, was he? Goes straight through into fourth place. Good move there from Kings. Yeah, exactly. That's very strange. Hopefully we'll find out later on this evening. But again, Tonk's just sort of now opening up the taps and trying to disperse from Clive. He's still under at that second window, so he can still grab the toe. But he just seems very quick. Again, lovely through that sector was Clive, and he's caught up again through there. But just that sheer acceleration coming out of the corner seems to be working very well for Tonk. So let's see what he can do. Is Jesse's audio muted? Ah, damn it. It is. Sorry, guys. It's because I always put... Sorry, my friend. It's because... You know why? It's because I put the video on. I always put the video on, and I turn it off just in case you have a chat with the dog or
oh, no, you need to stop that, because I never say anything.
I do need to stop that.
I have good things to say, too. There were some funny lines in there, and you people miss it. You need to write into Craig.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, my bad. Sorry, Jesse. We'll have to just do one evening with Jesse. I think that's a great idea.
That's right. Let's just do it. Well, let's do it just like this, except let's mute you and not me, and then everybody will think, man, that was glorious.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Off you go.
Right, here I go. See, this is so much better, guys. I mean, at first you thought, oh, I really need Craig to keep this exciting. But here I am right now. But this is a fantastic race, actually, all kidding aside. Here we got Tonk and Clive. They seem to be keeping it nice and tight. I don't know if Clive has the speed, though, to keep up with him. It seems like every time he gets close, he loses some of the pace. So we'll see what happens. Craig, you can come back now if you want. It's okay.
Oh, no, I'm enjoying being cameraman. You crack on.
Cameraman's not a bad job, is it, really? I mean, you just get to watch all the action. There's nothing wrong with that. Man, these guys, what is it, 3rd through 10th now we have? Those guys are still tight. It's an amazing race back there. Love to see all these guys fighting. It doesn't seem like Pac-Man's hurting too much because he's staying with the aliens. He's 11 seconds behind the lead. I thought he had an injury. I wish I had an injury like that, I'll tell you that.
Oh, I just put on Pac-Man. Carry on.
And Shocky's not leaving Butler alone. Those guys, too, they've been battling for a while now. It's amazing. Ash just kind of got some space now. He probably doesn't mind that. There was a lot of action before. I don't know. I'd get kind of stressed with that much action. I'm looking down to see. We still got 7 minutes of this left, Craig. That is crazy. I mean, how much more of this can we take? It seems to be relatively clean, too, which is wonderful. These guys are very tight. It's easy for them to bump into each other, things like that. So it's amazing if they can keep racing like this. I wonder if Craig had a power outage.
Hey mate, you're doing a fantastic job. I was doing camera work. That was superb. So great battle in between Butler and Chocky there. And into 7th place goes Chocky. Great move from him. So into he goes, and the glitch fest continues. But let's go back to the leaders, Tonkanon and Clive. And well done, Jesse. That was superb. There was a lot of people going, yeah, Jesse's back. So Scotty there in 3rd place. Gets a glitch on. Gets a little bit of a twitch on as well. Gets a little bit squirrely. Did he get a penalty? Yes, he did. I thought so. And that's a half-second penalty. So Kings is going to be very pleased with that. And he's just behind him there. And Danny
penalty
C.
for Scotty, huh?
Oh, yeah. Scotty got the penalty. And Kings is there in 4th. Danny C in 5th. Ashboy now up into 6th place. On the back of these guys as well. We still have 6 minutes of this race to go. And they're all together. Apart from that one man, which was LFC Ben, unfortunately had that horrible incident at the start. And there goes the pass, so Kings goes through. Now, does Danny C make it through? Danny C's going down the inside on the brakes. Gets it done. Fantastic move from Danny C. Let's have a look at that. That was superb. Now, does he hold it? Yes, he does. Doesn't get the power out of the corner, though, that he wanted. But he still holds that 4th place. Good move from Danny.
Lost a little pace keeping up with Kings there. That's gonna hurt, and it leaves Scotty in a position where he can get that spot back if he keeps working.
Yeah, Danny went to go for that racing line. Couldn't quite get it because Scotty was right on his backside. And now Ashboy, having looked down the inside, thinks better of it, backs out of it. Good thinking. Great racing from everyone. Danny C now into 4th place. The lead battle is still going on between Tonk and Clive. He's now nearly a second in front. About 8 seconds away from King. So he just needs to concentrate now, does Clive. But Tonk looks like he's going to win this one, as far as we know. But you never know.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if the slow speed of that next pack, if it's due to just all the battling, or if it's that those two front guys are just so much faster right now.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's I think you've got it right on the money, mate, because they are sort of battling away, and their times are still pretty good. They're still like low 24s and high 23s, but the rest of the crew are doing sort of in the mid 23s, low 23s now. So there we go.
Yeah, and Tonk is fastest lap 123.1, and I just noticed Clive has a 123.2, just a few tenths behind him. So it's good running by both those guys.
Yeah, Tonkanon just got the fastest lap, and he's just done, like you said, a 23.2 on the previous lap. And Clive with a 23.4, and Tonk uses all of the track as he clips the inside of the curve of turn 1.
Yeah, he's pulling away from Clive, though. Clive's got to get back in this, man. I don't know if he's getting jelly legs or what's going on. It's not like Clive to get jelly legs, but hey, I mean, when you're that close and you have a chance of beating an alien like Tonk, I mean, your little nerves.
Yeah, he's very impressive, isn't he? And to see Clive there, not that far behind him, really putting the hammer down. But I'll tell you what, this battle for third is still on. Danny C there in 4th place is really putting the pressure on. He's only 8 tenths up the road. Scotty now under pressure from Ash Boy, as you can see in the back of the camera now. Jockey's followed suit as well in 7th place. This is a very good race.
This is the most space we've had in this entire race, too. I feel like we've had some drama the whole time, and finally everybody's, a half a second to a full second apart, even though it's still very good racing at this point.
Oh, definitely. So Tonk now 1.2 seconds in the lead as he comes through the final corner. 3 minutes to go of this race. Still 3 laps to go, possibly, as Clive comes through in 2nd place. Flying now. Little flash of the lights just to say I'm still here, mate. Pings is under real pressure, isn't he? Look, it's still 8 tenths.
Yeah, it's one of those cases right now. If you just watching the intervals, you can tell that some drivers are good on some of the corners and some are good on the others. Now, Danny's not very good on that first corner for whatever reason.
Yeah,
but he seems to slowly reel him in over the course of the lap.
Yeah, definitely, totally agree with you there. He seems very quick into this sector. Just turn 1,
Yep.
It seems to be very, very narrow, doesn't he? They're only 10 seconds off the leader though, from the, what was that? So maybe top 7, about 12 seconds away. That's incredible.
Well, the entire field's in 20 seconds. I mean, that's crazy.
Thunder says, get him, Danny. So Danny there in 4th. What can he do? Can he get him? He is closing in, isn't he? 2 minutes to go of this race. We definitely, well, I say that, we'll definitely get 2 laps here, wouldn't we, Jesse?
Yeah, see, Danny nailed that corner there.
He's
got
closing
0.2 of a second, and he's almost got the draft there. It's really close.
Here he goes. Let's see behind him. So Scotty under pressure from Ash. Hasn't quite got the toe yet, has he? Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get a bit closer. Yeah, he's actually right on his case. Chocky down the inside, having a look on Ash Boy into the braking zone. Ash goes to the outside, tries to get the cut back. Chocky thinks better of it, goes defensive. Does Ash. Oh, they're still there. Goes running outside. Chocky running outside of the final corner. That's impressive if he gets that done. He might have to bail out here, Ash. No, still side by side. Oh, that's great driving. Absolutely fantastic driving by both of them. Into turn 1, and Chocky goes through. Oh, that's superb driving.
That was wise by Ash. Give that spot up and live to fight another day.
That really was superb driving from both. Look at that, sideways onto the final corner. Side by side, both of them, and then Chocky goes through. Good racing. Back to the leader. So Tonk now 2.4. Clive there has made a mistake because he's now dropped half a second on King. So King's is now 7.5 seconds behind. But look at this, Danny C is reeling him in, isn't he? 55 seconds. That's going to be tight, isn't it, Jess? I think this might be their last lap.
Yeah, it's going to be close. I think they got one more. I think they're going to get through.
So Chocky now in 6th. On the case of Scotty. Has a look now. He's in the toe. Can he get it done? Scotty goes defensive. Chocky looks for the inside. He thought Scotty might go for the racing line. He hasn't. He's gone defensive. And he's going through the chicane on the brakes. Hard they go. Scotty defends it. Again, Chocky goes for the cutback and gets a great acceleration out of the corner. And he gets the nose in the front. And Scotty has to bail out. And Chocky goes through down the inside. Oh, big contact. Oh, wow. That was close. Very, very close. They're all through. They're all through. Every single driver is through. And here comes Tonk, 2.7 in the lead. Clive there in second. Kings in third with Danny C behind him, but he's pulled away. He's got that 8/10 back.
Yeah.
And that's
Danny
impressive
lost,
stuff.
lost 0.3 of a second on that first corner. Danny, if you're listening, work on that first corner. Watch the lines.
Exactly, and you can see Ashboy's not giving up. He's there, still pushing Chucky for that position. Scotty in 7th. There is Butler in 8th place. Pac-Man is there with Dusty battling away. Great to see those two fighting like they used to back in the day. Tonk at the moment cruising down the back straight with Clive 3 seconds behind him. King's there in 3rd. Danny C's now dropped back nearly a second. Chucky 1.8. So did he get penalties somewhere? Because that's really interesting. That's we're going to get enough to get onto the back of Chucky here. I don't think he is, as we look at Tonk coming around the final corner, and it's going to be Tonk with a mesmerising win, and he crosses the line with a 23-2. It's going to be Clive in 2nd. It's going to be Kings who comes around in 3rd place. He's going to take that. Nicely done from him. So he goes into 3rd. Danny C in 4th. It's going to be Chucky who holds 5th from Ash Roy. It's going to be Scotty in 7th there. It's going to be Butler who takes 8th. It's going to be Pac-Man who takes 9th, with Dusty following suit behind him in 10th place. And unfortunately, LFC Ben has left the room, but he will get points. Well done. Congratulations to all the drivers tonight, but Tonkanon is your winner. Wow, Jesse. Good race.
Yeah, crazy good stuff. And I was just thinking too, those last two guys come through in 9th and 10th, but their lap times, they would have obviously smoked that last field that we had. So it's amazing the difference in fields just from that Premier to the championship.
Oh, it's just unbelievable, isn't it? So let's just take a look at that, because it didn't show that Tonkanon got the fastest lap, but he definitely did. So there it is. Tonk got the fastest lap, but also LFC Ben got pole position points. So well done to him. So Tonk takes the win. It's be Clive in 2nd, Kings in 3rd, Danny C 4th, Chucky in 5th, Ashboy 6th, Scotty in 7th, Butler in 8th. Then it'll be Pac-Man in 9th, Dusty 10th, and LFC Ben did not finish, unfortunately, but he will get points regardless. So well done to him. Wow, that was an interesting race, Jesse.
Interesting too. Pac-Man also got looks like the 6th best lap time too. So he was faster on his best lap than some of those other drivers in front of him, but just couldn't put it all together on a consistent basis.
Yeah, it's amazing. All those 23s. That's really impressive stuff. Clive the GOAT, says Sir Mags. Jason says, great racing tonight. Cheers, mate. Danny C also just put in GG, Tony, Clive, and Reese. There you go. So great to see that there. Awesome racing, says Richard Pugh. Sorry, Mags, we never got to see you. Yeah, it's a real shame. It would have been great to see him. Well done to Danny P. Danny P to Danny C, P4. That's what I meant. Well done. Well raced, bro. I'm glad I'm finally on the points, he says. Well done, mate. You're in the points. So, great there. So, Tong plays Backstreet Boys while he races. Bye-bye. I love that. That's great. Clive TNR, proud of you. You're not stealing him. Let's do Milk with a good race. Last to 5th. Yeah, he did really well, did Chucky, didn't he? Thanks to everyone for the show. You're welcome. Good racing, gents. It was a fantastic race. Thank you very much, everyone. I was going to do the announcement. We could do the announcement, actually. Should we do it anyway, Jesse?
I don't know what announcement it is, but I think we should do it.
It's the cup event. I wasn't going to do it, but we can do it if you want to.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Should we do it?
Let's do it.
Let's just take this off, and then I'll just put something on the background. I know people are jumping in to have chats, but unfortunately we're not having chats today, so that won't be on. But what we will do, we will announce the cup results.
I thought this was going to be where you put the picture of me in the background. I'm sorry.
Oh well, we could have done, but I haven't got a nice picture of you.
I'll send one forward next time.
Oh, apparently there was an in-house bet to see where Clive was going to finish, apparently, or something along those lines. So great to see that. Do it.
You know we've made it when there's gambling upon our races.
Exactly right. So I just need to load up the table. Just got to find which one it is again. So please bear with me, guys. If you want to just let everyone know in Discord that we're doing the cup announcement for the next races, that'd be fantastic. So it's
Oh, we totally caught you off guard with this, Craig.
You did. I wasn't going to do it, you see, but I sort of just decided let's do it.
A lot of pressure. They want massive amounts of content.
Fortune wheel or something like that, maybe. Let's check. Right, you can change it. Can you? Can you change it? What have I done here? Got names there. Okay, right. I can delete all these. Okay, let's just delete all these. So I want 1, 2, 3. You might be here all day. 8, 9.
I'm looking through the menus and realizing how many menu books and things I still need to finish in this game. It's so crazy how much content there is.
I know it is. It's mental, isn't it? It's absolutely mental.
I mean, there's probably like 30 or 40 cars I could snag if I just sat down and started driving, but I don't have time. Real life calls, I guess.
Exactly, it does. So let's just go to Skate Movies. We'll just let you enjoy that. I'll just take the stream banner off as well, so you can all just enjoy some of this. Should we have some music on?
Oh, we should.
There's some something background soothing. Music. Yeah, there's some background. Hopefully it works this time. I don't. Oh yeah, there we go. It's working. Oh, it's actually just removed the picture. Right, let's bring that back. Somewhere down here. Stream panel, where are you? Hello. I've totally lost the picture. There we go. Right, so there's the picture. Let's get rid of the logo as well. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to carry on doing my roulette while you 18. Hold on a minute. There's another one. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh.
I do apologise, everyone. I had a lovely pet wheel that was absolutely sensational that I used the other day. Call it. What's it actually called? There's an actual name for it, isn't there?
Bingo balls.
Go roulette wheel.
Oh, you like this, Craig? I just got a junk mail text message, and they asked if I was available for afternoon tea tomorrow.
Ooh.
You are on the wrong continent. I don't even know what's going on.
Okay, right, I found it. Okay, so that's great. I like that. Right, so what do we have? I'm just gonna have to just check out what I put down here. So I think it was it 39 drivers?
That's what it was.
It was it 39?
Oh yeah, you want me to bring up the list so I can call them off as you ring the thingies?
Oh yeah, that'd be great. I did number them. They should be numbered, right? The only ones that we need to just add quickly are the 3, which were Mammy, Richard, and Dave the Rave. They were the other ones. Unfortunately, as we've seen already, Mel got a DSQ. Just for the driving standards purpose of overtaking under penalty, which is unfortunate for him because he was having a good race. But we have to clamp down on it. We have to decide, and I'm really chuffed with TNR because they did the same thing. They just let their driver know, please don't do it again, and we're all back and happy, and it's all great again. So, right, so it's in the order you've got there, Jesse. You should have. Where's it at? Is it Mammy, Richard, and Davey? Is it in that order?
I don't know. I'm looking for which room is it in?
That should be. Is it in the chat room? Did I put it in the info room?
Probably info.
Yes, I put it in the Racecraft Cup info room.
Got it.
Okay, cool.
All right. So where do you want the 1, 2, and 3 in?
Okay, so that the 1, 2, and 3, there is a space somewhere on.
Yeah,
the
31 is the spot.
31. There you go. So, so Mammy will be at the top there. Mammy's number 1. Ravy is 2, and Richard is 3. Okay.
Got it. Yep.
All right. So let's go. Spin that wheel. I'm going to spin the wheel now. 1 to 3.
That's a spinning wheel sound.
And it is number 2. Just number 1 was coming round, but number 2 has got the selection done. Who's number 2?
Out of those 3, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be Ravy.
It's Ravy Davy. So Ravy Davy will take 31 spot. Okay, so we just got to remember that. So 31 Ravy Davy.
Got it.
Right. Okay, so excuse me. We should have. If I've done this.
Field of 39 now.
Yeah, we should. If I cup panel, let's go back to the. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Come on, Craig. Let's work together here. Get this right. Right.
This is the
That
quality of entertainment that these people have come to expect from
Yeah,
us.
that's
Greg,
okay.
so.
Yeah, you know, we're doing it off the cuff. We weren't going to do it.
I know.
So
I like it.
yeah. Rick Nolan says, "Let's go racing, y'all." Unfortunately, you've just missed it, but we are doing the cup. We are doing the cup run. Yes, the Vacecraft Cup. That's correct. Right. So we should have. I've obviously done something wrong with my calculations here, or have I? Because it says here that the top 8 from each group will go through, and that is. Oh no, it isn't. That's 39.
Well, no.
Yeah, I've got it right.
39.
Yeah,
You're
what am I
good.
talking about? Yeah.
Your math is fine.
Oh, thank God for that. Jeez, I really need to go back to school there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your kids probably say the same thing.
Yeah. Exactly. Right. So let's get the wheel back up. And
Isn't it?
we will change that to 39 now. Start the spin. And then we'll get rid of them as we go along. So here we go. Spin number 1. Boom. Group 1, this is. This will be for pole position. And it's number 38.
38. Oh, you just missed me. It's Spider.
The Spider.
RWB Spider. Put that American in the pole.
Spider is pole position in Group 1. Okay. Remove the choice. Spin again. Where we get 37 now, isn't it?
No, 39. That's what you want. That's me.
39. Okay. We got 35.
Oh, Danny C, who just had a great race. That's a good spot for him.
Danny C. Ooh, Danny C in 2nd place. All right, remove that choice. Spin again. So this is how it stands at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, number 16.
16 is Glowing Gold.
Oh, wow. 2 CCR guys in the top 3.
Yeah, had a rough race today, so now he can redeem himself.
He did. And he got a bye because of the incident in Catalonia race. So, down to him. 15.
15 is Little Nicky.
Nicky. Okay. Joyce. In it again.
This wheel is working overtime.
It is. Feeling it. Get number 5.
5 is My Roads.
Oh, okay.
He'll be happy with that draw.
He will. This is a good group. This is a good group.
They're all good at this point, right?
32.
32 is Tonkanon.
Oh, in 6th. Right, so don't forget top 5 from these groups go through to the final, okay? 18.
18 is Gomes. O-R-T Gomes.
Okay.
Or Gomez, I'm sorry.
That's right. O-R-T, yeah, no worries. Post my helmet, please, and thank you. 34. Hello, 34.
34. No, I found it's a handy pipe.
Andy. Whoa, three CCR guys there. Bit of a Top Gear challenge going on because the battery level's just going low. Let's go. 36.
36 is TNR Sir Mags.
Sir Mags. Just a power
Got a
cut
chance to get
himself.
back in there.
Yeah. The power cut himself. Call it the CCR pool. And you've just joined it, mate. You've literally just joined it. Number 6.
Number 6 is Blickies.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the DNR crew. Another spin. I'll bring that one back on in a moment. We'll just put some thanks for everyone to feast their eyes on. Number 30.
30 is TNR Ray Carter.
Oh, this is interesting. So that's TNR versus CCR. Ball number 12. Oh, no, that's not what the number is, okay.
Yes. I understand. I was just about to ask how far along we were.
Number 10.
10 is Walkie 3189.
Okay. Had a really good race, didn't he? So, okay, final ball. Mags, I see you. Or will you? That's the aim of the game, isn't it? More or less. 14.
14 is V8 Jag.
Wow. So actually that helps because V8 Jag's at the back of the grid because of the glitching. So okay, so that's group 1. Awesome. Group 1 is done. We will have a look in a minute. Group 2. Move that choice and we will start again. So here we go. On pole position in group 2 is number 19.
19 is, oh no, Chalky.
Oh, is it? That could be a blessing actually if he's at the front. The Chalky on pole. Twenty-six.
26 is LFC Ben.
Ooh. He'll redeem himself for this one, won't he?
Absolutely.
$21.
21 is Dusty. A premier driver towards the front. That'd be good for him. Good draw.
Yeah. Very good. I love TNR. They're just having their own conversation going on in the chat. Love it. 12. Number 12.
12 is Ivan Yukic.
Oh, Ivan. Oh, that'd be interesting. This is a tough group. You don't want to be in this group. So Mag's using some avatar version there. I see you. That. Number 25, mate.
25 is Beast Man.
That's Ben from earlier. He had a pretty good race, didn't he? So, up to him. Dan Lofsaf just opens the door up from TNR to just put in dump valves. Number 8.
8 is La Bam.
Bam. 8. Seven out the draw. Come on, says Dan. 24.
24 is C. Douglas.
Pete Douglas. Ooh. There's one of them.
Yep.
You're not out yet, Jesse. This could be good, you know.
Oh, I don't know.
I just done it now. Done it now, and I. Oh, 31.
31 is, oh, that's our draw winner. So that's Ravy Davy.
Gravy Davy, a very tough group. Place.
Yeah, I think that's Mammy and Richard may be glad they didn't make that.
Yeah. 22. Yeah, there's a bunch of aliens, mate. Definitely.
22 is CC. That's admin LB. Is that Lewis?
Yeah, LB Lewis. Yeah, nice. Okay. I hope he's okay because he didn't come back unless he was talking to someone.
He's a busy man.
Number 20.
20 is Clive Smith.
Ooh. We get top 5 go through, ladies and gentlemen. Top 5. And we do expect the racing to be clean, don't we?
We do.
He's with Shakira, says Sir Mags. God, I wish. 13.
15 is
13. 1 3. 1 3.
13. Sorry, Lofty.
Oh, Lofty.
Sorry, I don't
okay.
speak the Queen's English. My apologies.
I don't know what I'd speak, mate. I don't know if it's English or not. White governor. Apples and pears and stairs. Dog and bone. Rosie Lee.
I like that movie.
Yeah. Which one are you talking about?
That's
what
is that?
Or the other one? Mary Poppins.
Oh, the one. No, that one's good too. Oh,
Oliver Twist.
What is that called? The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plains, she says. I can't even think what that is.
I can't remember.
Never mind. I'll think of it in a minute.
Oh, great.
Somebody in chat will pop in.
Exactly, yeah. 29, mate. 29.
29 is Butler. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of really good drivers.
Wow, that is a tough call there, isn't it? And the final one. Go away, GT. Or is number 9.
9. Ash Boy.
Wow, my God, that is going to be insane. What a race.
That's brutal.
$11 is on pole for Group 3.
Audio muted.
Audio on pole. That's going to make it very, very interesting. Take Lofty's pop off. My own still a turbo. No. 28. Anything can happen. 28, mate.
28 is Hyper.
Oh, Hyper in second place. This is interesting. Glad I didn't make the group. It is the alien group for sure. 27.
Hartman.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not here for the AWRC, ladies and gentlemen, but you do have Lewis in comms, and I think Jesse maybe as well. So, depending on how Lewis gets on with the stream, I'm pretty sure
whether
he
he
mutes
me or not.
Yeah. No, that's very true. It is nice to have you. Oh, talk about you. 39.
39. That would be Lime Liquor.
That would be lime liquor. Liquor of limes. He told me the other day. Hartman Heartbreak. TNR got all these lovely slogans now for the drivers. I'm going to have to put them on a t-shirt soon. 33.
33 is Pac-Man. Oh no, right in my rearview mirror.
Yeah, but he's got poorly hands. He did really well tonight. Well done to Pac-Man, by the way.
Yeah, like I said, if that's injured, I
Sir Max, he's trying to steal my drivers. Look, it's TNR Lime Liquor. I don't think so, my friend. He drives blue and white, my friend.
Hey, anything can be had for a price. I'll just say that.
Wait, don't you? Right, anyway, 37.
True.
Sorry, was that you on mute again? Was it, mate?
Danzo.
Sorry, Danzo was that. Sorry. Oh dear, I'll still forget next week. Right, there we go. Oh, new choice. Nearly there. Number 7.
7 is
no, number 7. Number 7. Number 7. It's number 3. 7th driver. Number 3. Number 3.
Fran Addicto.
Fran. Okay. Another one that was glitching, so we have to check that out when we're on the race. 23.
23, Nikki 88.
E4 Team Dauntless, who have done really well this week. Had some really good points. Number 2.
2 is HRT Robbie.
Robbie, who was not unfortunately racing. Well, I don't know. Was he in the group?
Nope.
No, he wasn't. Was he? Look at him. Look at TNR just throwing all these names out there. But you won't be able to race with them because they don't get power cuts, mate.
No. It's a sore subject.
It's a sore subject, yeah.
Radio guy.
Radio guy number 10. Do it all again, bless him. We go final 3. Done it right again. Everyone in Lofty's group was glitching apart from him. Number 1.
HRT Laco.
Look at this. The Top Gear challenge works. Battery is just about to die. 2 more turns to go. $17.
17 is ORT Kings. Wow.
At the back, wow, that's going to be interesting. Remove the choice, and then we got number 7.
7 is Luis ZGD.
Who? Oh, Louis. Oh,
Louis.
Yeah, Louis. HRT Louis. Isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Cool. Wow, that's beautiful. Right. Okay. So let's just have a quick run through. So, on pole for Group 1 is Spider. 2nd is Danny C. 3rd is Glowing. 4th is Lil Nicky. 5th is Maya Rhodes. 6th is Tonk Anon. 7th is Gomez ORT. 8th is Handy Pint. 9th is Sir Mags. 10th is Blickies. 11th is Ray Carter. 12th is Walkie. And 13th is V8 Jag. Group 2 is Chocky. And LFC Ben, Dusty, Ivan, Beastman, Labam, Douglas, Ravy Davey, LB Lewis, Clive Smith, Lofty, Butler, and Ash Woy. That's killer. Group 3 is Audio Muted, Hyper, Hartman, Lime Liquor, Pac-Man, Danzo, Fran, Nicky, HRT Robbie. Wait for the light to come back on my screen. Radio Guy, HRT Laco, ORT Kings, and HRT Lou. So that's impressive stuff. Now, going to check something. I think I'm just trying to think where I put it. I think I put it in the boss's room. Should have a section of the tracks that I do. Short tracks. Sorry, Jesse.
No worries.
Fly through it really quickly. Come on. It wasn't that far up, surely. There we go. A lot higher than I thought. Right. Okay, so tracks that we had in the running was Red Bull, Nürburgring Short, we also had Duca, we had Auto Polish Short. Oh, what was the others? No Brands. Brands has been done.
Northern Isle Speedway.
Oh no, what was the other one? Blue Moon.
Oh, that's a good one.
There's Blue Moon, Daytona Oval. Oh, what was the other? There's a couple more short tracks, and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head.
The BB Raceway, is that
Yep.
one? Of them?
Blue Moon, yeah.
But, no, it's called like BB Raceway or something like that. The Big Bean Base Ray or whatever that was.
Oh yeah, okay. Put that in there as well. Yeah, is it BB? Yeah, something like that, isn't
Yeah,
it?
BB Raceway.
Broad Bean Raceway. There you go. Big Willow. That's the one. No, it's the Big Willow Test Track. That was the other one. And in the final, we'll just put all of the tracks in there, and then we'll just spin it and then see what happens. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Do your flange up again. To 9. Okay, 1 to 9. Are we ready? These are the tracks. Let's
go.
Is there any more just before I go? Is there any more tracks? I'll put Sardinia in. Yeah. Oh, Lego Majori. You go centre, wasn't it? Oh, what was the other one? Oh no, the other one's too narrow in it. That national track, that really tiny one with the hairpin, that'll be impossible. It's impossible with a mini. Right, anyway, let's go. Oh no, let's stop. Break, stop. Back to 10. Right, here we go. So we're spinning. So this is going to be for... Pick a group, Jesse. 1, 2, or 3.
1.
Oh. So group 1. Group 1 have got Big Willow Test Track.
Oof.
You've never driven it. It's wicked, but it's very, very difficult. That'll be good
Sandbox.
to watch. Yeah, there's a lot of sandboxes. Read the choice. Okay. Which group now, Jesse? 2 or 3?
We'll do 3 just to mix it up.
Okay, 3 is going to have number. Ready?
Big Bean.
Is BB track.
Oh, I'm so good at that track.
Okay, final one. Oh my god. Be an interesting one. Right, final track. Number 2 is going to be... Oh, it's going to be number... Oh, it's in the middle. Red Bull Ring. Red Bull Short.
Oh, that's a good track.
That's going to be... Oh, the aliens. Oh, that's going to be so tough.
That's a fun track.
Enough. Right, so there we go. So that's the group. So group 1 are going to be racing a Big Willow Test Track. That's going to be wicked. Looking forward to that one. Then it's going to be Red Bull Short for the Group 2, and it's going to be the BB track for 3. I'll get it all written up, and I'll get it sent out to you, everybody, on Discord. Also be posted on the Gran Turismo Facebook page. Don't forget, don't use the page, use the group. If you can all come over to the group, the more people we get over there, the better. We now have over 1,000. So we want to keep that pushing now. We're doing really well, and anyone that's in motorsport, if they want to put their motorsport images or photos, or if they've been out motor racing or motorbikes, whatever, anything motorsport, we want to know about it. Right, that's it, Jesse. Thank you very much, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you everyone for joining us as well. Cheers, Jesse. It's been a fantastic evening.
Yes, I enjoyed it. Thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome. And thanks everyone for staying with us so late. We do appreciate it. And that was it from us. Great racing tonight. Round 2 done. Now we're back next week for rounds 3. And that is going to be at the that's it, BB Raceway. That's the one. And so next Monday is going to be the AWRC. And then we have the first... Oh, actually, Mammy, where are we at the AWRC? That's what I was going to say, because I have... Oh, have I got that on my list? I haven't, have I? Not to hand. She might know. She'll just go, oh, yeah, it's this. Not too sure where it is. I know Aston Martins are going to be... Yes, yeah, that's it. Don't forget the AWRC and conference. Yeah, so the conference race is going to be at Dragon Trail Gardens, but it's reverse, so that's going to be a wicked race. Looking forward to that. Did a cracking lap there the other night. And the AWRC. Where's the AWRC shader? I have not got. Hold on, I should be able to find it quickly if it loads up. Oh, you've done Watkins Glen already, haven't you? So you are at. Apparently, you're not anywhere. Is there some? Hello, come on. You are at. If I can just expand that a little bit, you're at. Oh, that's interesting. Yamagiwa. Oh, that's gonna be really cool. Yeah, so you're at Yamagiwa.
Tough track.
Yeah, that is a very tough track. So there we go, everyone. So Yamagiwa and the Dragon Trail Gardens reverse on Monday, and your host will be Lewis Beckenham, and then he'll be also hosting on Thursday night for Divisions 2 and Divisions 1 at the same track as the conference. And then you'll see me back on Monday for the Cup, and also back for the Premiership, and then we're back to normal again. Laban was in Group 2, and he was 6th place. And yeah, please do, if you can, we do appreciate it. Please subscribe. We do really love it, and we enjoy doing it with you guys. And please come back. There we go. So that was the last of the rounds, and what two great rounds we had, Championship and Premiership. And well done to Lofty for a super win today, and also the Tankanon just showing his dominance again, winning here at Road Atlanta. So join us next week as we start all again here at CC Sim Racing. That was Jesse Crowler. My name is Craig Cook, and we are CC Sim Racing. Have a fantastic night, everyone. Good night.
Next week, the AWRC.